Ever feel like something's holding you back, but you can't put your finger on it? Discover the 10 surprising habits that might be secretly draining your mental strength and how Buddhist wisdom can help you break free. Ready to level up your inner resilience? If you believe these 10 habits can bring meaning and value to your life, hit like to spread this message to more people. Don't forget to share with anyone you think could benefit from this content. And to keep receiving more insightful lessons, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being with us, and now let's dive in and explore these 10 habits together. Habit 1, negative mindset. A negative mindset clouds our perception, making us focus on what's lacking or going wrong, rather than on the abundance and beauty in life. Over time, negative thinking forms a cycle of self-fulfilling pessimism, causing us to feel weighed down and less capable of meeting life's challenges. Buddhist solutions. Mindfulness. In Buddhist practice, mindfulness encourages observing thoughts without judgment. When negative thoughts arise, notice them and gently shift focus to more positive, constructive ideas. This simple act of observation without criticism can diminish their power over us. Loving kindness meditation. Known as metta meditation, this practice involves generating feelings of warmth and goodwill toward oneself and others. By intentionally cultivating kindness, we reduce the grip of negativity and open ourselves to more joyful, compassionate perspectives. Impermanence. A core Buddhist teaching is that all experiences are temporary. Recognizing that feelings of sadness, frustration, and anger will naturally pass helps foster resilience. Knowing that both good and bad moments come and go can bring a sense of peace and encourage us to ride out the low times with patience. Habit 2, complaining about uncontrollable events. Complaining drains our energy and focuses our mind on problems rather than solutions. When we fixate on things outside our control, we foster a sense of helplessness that weakens our mental resilience. Buddhist solutions. Acceptance. Buddhism teaches the value of accepting life as it is, embracing both the good and bad with equanimity. By practicing acceptance, we can face life's difficulties without resistance, which eases suffering and provides clarity to seek solutions. Control focus. Direct your energy to aspects within your control. By focusing on what we can influence, our actions, our reactions, and our attitudes, we free ourselves from frustration over things beyond our reach. Letting go. Releasing attachment to complaints and grievances opens up space for positive action. Letting go of mental gripes reduces their hold over us, making it easier to embrace a proactive, solution-oriented mindset. Habit 3, not expressing yourself. When we suppress our emotions and ideas, we create inner tension and disconnect from ourselves and others. Over time, this habit can lead to feelings of isolation, stress, and even resentment. Buddhist solutions. Right speech. Part of the Noble Eightfold Path, right speech encourages us to communicate truthfully, kindly, and with clear intention. Expressing ourselves with honesty and compassion strengthens relationships and allows for genuine connection. Mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of unspoken emotions and needs. This awareness helps us express ourselves authentically, reducing internal stress and aligning our words and actions with our true self. Nonverbal communication. Buddhist teachings recognize the importance of nonverbal cues. Gestures, eye contact, and posture can communicate emotions and intentions just as powerfully as words. Recognizing and valuing nonverbal communication enriches our interactions and brings greater harmony. Habit 4, blaming others for your problems. Blaming others for our problems can make us feel powerless and stuck in a cycle of victimhood. It denies our personal responsibility and keeps us from taking ownership of our lives, which can weaken our sense of agency and confidence. Buddhist solutions. Karma awareness. Karma teaches that our actions and intentions shape our experiences. By recognizing our role in creating our own circumstances, we can move away from blame and toward personal accountability, which empowers us to shape our future. Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and blame harms us more than others. Forgiving others and ourselves frees up energy trapped in anger and bitterness, allowing us to regain personal power and peace. Mindfulness. Observing thoughts with mindfulness lets us see how often we fall into the habit of blaming. By acknowledging and releasing these thoughts, we create space for personal responsibility and self-empowerment. Habit 5. Fantasizing instead of visualizing. While it's natural to dream, excessive fantasizing can detach us from reality, fostering disappointment and unfulfilled desires. Fantasizing allows us to escape into idealized scenarios, while realistic visualization grounds us in actionable goals that lead to progress. Buddhist solutions, right intention and action. Grounded in the Noble Eightfold Path. Right intention and right action encourage us to set realistic, wholesome goals and work toward them with effort and integrity. Visualization, when rooted in right intention, supports purposeful, achievable action. Impermanence. Recognizing impermanence reminds us to be adaptable. Life is constantly changing, and our goals and plans may need to change as well. Embracing impermanence allows us to move forward without being rigidly attached to specific outcomes. Mindfulness. Staying present through mindfulness enables us to fully appreciate the journey toward our goals. Rather than getting lost in fantasies, mindfulness keeps us grounded and connected to each step we take, allowing for gratitude and fulfillment in the present. Habit 6. Neglecting personal relationships. In the busyness of daily life, it's easy to deprioritize personal relationships. Yet, neglecting these connections reduces the social support that helps us weather difficult times, leaving us feeling isolated and disconnected. Buddhist solutions. Presence. One of the most valuable gifts we can offer others is our full presence. Spending quality time with loved ones, free from distractions, allows for deeper connection and shared joy. Communication. Open and honest communication, rooted in Buddhist values of truthfulness and kindness, enables us to connect on a meaningful level. Sharing our thoughts and feelings fosters trust and understanding in our relationships. Impermanence. By recognizing the transient nature of all things, we become more mindful of our time with loved ones. This awareness encourages us to nurture relationships and cherish the moments we have together, knowing that nothing is permanent. Habit 7. Letting emotions control you. When we let emotions dictate our actions, we often act impulsively, which can lead to regret and instability. Being constantly reactive to emotions disrupts our inner peace and prevents us from making grounded, thoughtful choices. Buddhist solutions. Mindfulness. Through mindfulness, we observe emotions as they arise without letting them control us. By creating space between feeling and action, we gain the clarity to respond rather than react, cultivating a calm and centered mind. Emotional intelligence. Developing emotional intelligence helps us understand and manage our feelings. Buddhism encourages self-awareness and non-attachment to emotions, allowing us to process them with compassion rather than impulsivity. Loving-kindness meditation. By practicing metta or loving-kindness meditation, we cultivate compassion toward ourselves and others, softening intense emotions and promoting a gentler, more understanding approach to challenging feelings. Habit 8. Trying to control everything. Striving for control over every aspect of life can lead to frustration and burnout, as it's impossible to manage all outcomes. This need for control can prevent us from experiencing life's natural flow, trapping us in stress and anxiety. Buddhist solutions. Non-attachment. Buddhism teaches that attachment to control is an illusion that creates suffering. Practicing non-attachment allows us to let go of rigid expectations, opening ourselves to the unexpected and appreciating life's unpredictability. Mindfulness. By focusing on the present, we redirect energy from attempting to control everything to simply being in each moment. Mindfulness helps us concentrate on what we can influence and release the rest, easing our mental burden. Surrender for empowerment. In Buddhism, surrender is a pathway to empowerment. Letting go of the need to control external circumstances brings us back to our own power, the ability to adapt, grow, and respond with wisdom rather than force. Habit 9. Dwelling on the past. Fixating on the past creates mental clutter, weighing down the present and preventing us from moving forward. Lingering over past mistakes or regrets can foster feelings of guilt, shame, and resentment, keeping us stuck. Buddhist solutions, mindfulness. By cultivating awareness of the present moment, mindfulness clears mental space for new experiences and insights. When we live fully in the present, the past loses its grip on us, freeing us from unnecessary burdens. Forgiveness. Forgiving ourselves and others is an act of letting go that liberates us from past grievances. Buddhism emphasizes forgiveness as a path to peace, allowing us to release resentment and move forward with an open heart. Impermanence. Embracing impermanence helps us accept that the past has changed and that we too can change. This awareness fosters a sense of renewal and possibility, inspiring us to live unencumbered by past mistakes. Habit 10. Worrying about others' opinions. When we depend too heavily on others' approval, we restrict our authenticity and compromise our inner peace. Constantly worrying about what others think creates insecurity and hinders our ability to live in alignment with our true self. Buddhist solutions, equanimity. Buddhist practice encourages equanimity, a balanced state of mind in which we remain calm amid praise and criticism. By cultivating equanimity, we can stay grounded and less affected by external opinions, keeping our focus on our inner values and purpose. Self-acceptance. Accepting ourselves fully, flaws and all, diminishes the need for external validation. Buddhist teachings on self-compassion remind us that we are worthy of love and acceptance, just as we are, without the need for approval from others. Mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us observe judgmental thoughts as they arise, allowing us to see them clearly without getting entangled. Observing without attachment helps us cultivate a strong sense of self that remains unshaken by external opinions. Buddhist teachings offer a powerful path to inner strength, guiding us to cultivate a mind that is free from habits that limit our potential. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, gaining the clarity to respond to life's ups and downs with calm and insight. This approach teaches us to pause, reflect, and let go of the automatic reactions that often lead to stress and dissatisfaction. Compassion, both for ourselves and others, is essential to this journey. When we practice self-compassion, we stop viewing our struggles as failures, instead recognizing them as part of the human experience. This allows us to break cycles of negative thinking and self-blame, encouraging a gentle, forgiving approach to self-improvement. Extending compassion outward enables us to connect with others more deeply, fostering relationships built on trust, empathy, and mutual respect. Another core lesson is the practice of wisdom, which in Buddhism means seeing things as they truly are. Wisdom helps us understand impermanence, the idea that everything, including challenges and difficult emotions, is temporary. This perspective allows us to release our grip on things we cannot control, easing anxiety and opening the way to inner peace. Wisdom also helps us realize that we have the power to shape our actions, words, and responses, which is the foundation of true mental resilience. Integrating mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom into our lives creates a mind that is balanced and resilient, capable of facing life's inevitable challenges with strength and purpose. As we embrace these practices, we not only cultivate our own joy and inner freedom, but also inspire others to do the same. The more we align with these teachings, the more we can approach life with a sense of purpose, facing each moment with an open heart and a grounded, resilient mind. By building these habits, we become a source of peace and strength, not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us, contributing to a world with more understanding, kindness, and wisdom. If this message of resilience and inner peace resonated with you, please take a moment to like and share it with others. By doing so, you help spread these valuable teachings, allowing more people to discover ways to cultivate strength, compassion, and wisdom in their own lives. Let's work together to build a community centered on positivity, mindfulness, and growth, one where everyone can find the tools and inspiration they need to face life's challenges with purpose and joy. Follow the channel for more content like this, and let's bring these powerful insights to even more people.